Hey, good morning, guys. It's Denise with Lazy K Homestead. Well, I've been doing a lot of videos on my greenhouse, and this is going to be another one, a short video, but I just wanted to show you. It is 29 degrees outside, and it got down to 26 last night here in Monterey, Tennessee. And my greenhouse is still doing really great. 50 degrees inside there. I was worried all night because I didn't want it to freeze everything, all the hard work that we put into it. So let me show you. I guess you can see the condensation on the door and on the plastic, and that's a really great thing because it's keeping it warm. And what we've got in here are heat lamps. I've got 4 heat lamps, and then I also have, let me shut that door. I also have an electric heater down here that is running. And then this kind of looks ragged here, but I went ahead and I put these row covers, frost covers, whatever you want to call them, on all my vegetables last night inside the greenhouse. Because I really wasn't sure how well things would do, but they did great, because if you feel underneath the row cover, it is really nice and warm under there. Now with the sun coming out, I don't know if you can see the blue sky. We're supposed to have 41 today, and I'm going to go ahead and uncover everything. But we are supposed to have 29 tonight, which sometimes here in Monterey means 19, where we live. So we live on the outskirts here. But look, everything looks pretty good. So I'm really happy with that. Let's go ahead and put this down here on the ground. And I'm going to water from the rain barrels. And Willis and I were talking this morning that we thought we would go ahead and purchase a kerosene heater for the inside here, so that way, in case the electric bulbs blew in the middle of the night, that I wouldn't have to rush out here in a snowstorm or an ice storm or freezing temperatures. So we may do that this weekend when he gets home. Of course, he's in Florida, taking loads down to Florida. I told him he's going to get spoiled by all that warm 80 degrees. Look, everything's looking great. I'm tickled. Here, let me show you the temperature in here. Oh yeah, it's even above 60, right? Well, yeah, right above 60. It was 50 when I came out here earlier. And I thought, well, I need to make a video of this just to give people hope. Because I'll be honest, I was kind of a nervous wreck last night worrying. But these heat lamps and that electric heater. And I will put this back on tonight before the sun goes down, because I want to make sure that I ensure that there is heat for these plants. It's a lot of hard work and a lot of money and effort when you've got a greenhouse like this to keep things going. Even the lettuce did well. Potatoes, everything looks great. I'm really happy with that. And I know I'm going to have to go out here and probably crack some water in my rain barrel. Let me show you the rain barrels. I have several rain barrels at different points around the house and the farm. Oh yeah. Well, okay, good. It was just the thin layer of ice. But I'll get some water from that. I don't have this where it's gravity fed and I have a spigot on it, because it's close enough to the greenhouse where I can just walk it over there. Not a big deal. But I do have a spigot under the house with the hose if I need to. But you know, I prefer, look at Brady running. He loves this weather when it's cold out here. It's 29. I prefer to use rainwater if I can. I just think it's so much better than city water. But you know, you take what you have, use what you have. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to show you this little video. And these are heat lamps, 150 watts. Yeah, and it does run the electric bill up a little bit. But you know, we grow this for sale. So it'll all come out, you know, plus everything else that we're going to be planning soon. I see that there's some more 20 degrees at night coming up this weekend. So hopefully we'll get that kerosene heater and that'll help. Also, you saw my rain barrel had ice on it, and no, I'm not going to put this freezing cold water on my plants. I will let it acclimate to the temperature inside the greenhouse because it is very cold right now and I don't want my plants to go into shock. So you can see they all need some water. There's all the peppers coming up nicely. The tomatoes are crying for water. I didn't water them last night. I didn't want the ground to be wet, their soil to be wet rather, because it was going to be in the below 30s. In 26 it got down to. I didn't want it to have a chance to freeze. This is our third year in the greenhouse, and every year we learn more and more. Tennessee on the Cumberland Plateau, you might think, oh, you're in the South. Well, we're in Zone 6B, which is the same as lower Pennsylvania, and because we're on a plateau. So we do have very cold temperatures sometime in March and April. We can get major snowstorms and freezes. I have one plum tree out there that y'all have seen in the videos that I covered with a frost cover. That's the only thing that was coming out. I saw that in the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia, they've got their peach orchards blooming. They're going to use those fans tonight to keep the frost off of them. So I hope that helps. If we had a bigger place, a bigger orchard, that would definitely be something to invest in. I'm sure it's hundreds of thousands of dollars for one of those frost orchard fans. But you know, you can get those fans, big industrial fans at Tractor Supply. I don't know how much they go for, but that would be something because we have lost fruit to these late frosts, 22 degrees at the end of March, things like that. It's kind of sad.